Hello everyone, welcome to today's video, and as you can see, we're starting off with Gold Paladin, the standard format deck. Starting off with the main one is actually Azel. I know this deck has been out for a while now, but I did want to give you guys my take on it. So starting off with the main grade 3, Incandescent Line Blondazzle. He's your main unit, your starter card. Yeah, he's pretty good in rushing you. He's better in premium, but you know, you can do some great stuff with him in the standard format as well. His on attack to superior call something from hand isn't coming up that often, but you know, his main effect is in hand. If you have Bowman and Gareth on your Vanguard or Rearguard, you can Soul Blast your Kirf, which is your starter. And then you can superior ride it, giving you that extra Excel marker, but it does, you know, lose you a drive. Then, the one why you're not going to be using him too often is the Raven-haired Azel. So, also in hand, if you have Blondazzle on your Vanguard circle, you can counterblast one and superior ride him. And you do not lose your twin drive, which means you can have 2 Excel markers, and you can swing twin drive if you have a lot of counterblast, which most opponents will not give you, so you know, at least you're prepared. If you have Blondazzle in your soul, you can counterblast one, gain 15k, a critical, and your opponent can no longer call sentinels from their hand. So pretty good. Then the one of Sagramore, he's a pretty good extender, giving you extra attacks and lets you draw cards, you know, if you don't, you know, if you want to play it risky. But sadly I can only fit in one for the time being. Next up, our grade 2 lineup is 4 Knight of Superior Skills Bowmans. He's a card that you desperately need to have in your hand. The Gareth isn't that necessary because of his Vanguard and Rearguard skill. You can just discard a card and then you can superior call Gareth from the deck. If he's placed because of an effect like Blondazzle's effect or Sagramore's effect, then you can give him plus 3k when he gets superior called. The other option, if you don't have Azel, the Blondazzle at least, on your in your hand, you can use Flamewind Line Wonderazzle, also as a 4-up, Soul Blast 1 and retire Howl, which we'll get into in a minute. You can search your Azel from the deck, superior ride it, and it loses a drive check. On place, you can also superior call a unit, and that is for free. Now the last slot here, we have Vivian. She's the reason why I can only fit in 1 copy of Sagramore, because she also costs a Soul Blast, and you know, we don't have that many options of getting soul. But you know, we do have the next card, which is Dindrain, which also costs a soul and lets you countercharge, which does come off often. She gives plus 3k, or you can choose to draw. Then next up we have our Gareth. Honestly, you almost never use his skill, which is on place by effect. You counterblast 1 and you know, he gains plus 10. It almost never comes up. So, and for this last slot we have Howl, who if you have a Vanguard and he boosted, well no, let me rephrase that. If you boost it at the end of the battle and you have a Vanguard with Azel, you can counterblast 1, slide him into the soul, which does give you a little bit of recursion, allowing you to draw a card and superior call from hand. You know, he's basically a combo extender. So if you have Sagramore or Wonderazzle in hand, you could always use him. Then 4 PGs, 4 heals, and 8 crits. There we go. That's the deck profile. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time.